Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today, and we're going to be taking a look at the first hard mode in Final Fantasy XIV, the Copperbell Mines Hard. There will be many similarities between the regular mode and the hard mode for this one. There'll just be minor changes or increases in difficulty. But most of the mobs are the same and function with the same abilities, everything like that. The hard mode of this dungeon has the exact same little distance bug that the original has, that if you pull them too far, they'll just reset. So remember that when you're moving through here. Make sure your team's not being left behind and getting reset on and dying. When progressing into the next area here, there will be a couple ads to pick up, but the main objective is to clear out the rocks so that you can proceed forward. Once you've done that, you'll proceed into the next little area where again it's a couple more ads for another set of rocks. There will be one large pool before the final set of rocks. The first boss, Hatanchiar Mastermind. I probably pronounced that terribly, but you'll pick up the boss along with the additional ads that are on the floor. He'll conditionally cast Dark Fire, which will light up a portion of the floor that you'll need to progress past. Each time he does this, it does set a specific amount of the floor on fire. So it's not like other areas where you need to be as close as possible to the previously lit up area. This one you can progress a bit further. Just don't move too far away from it. I've never seen him light up an area ahead of you, but not to say that it can't be done. Make sure that you're moving out of range of the explosions or killing them before they go off. For the second section, the objective still remains the same, to destroy the collapsed rock, but you will have miners there that will be doing it with you. So the best objective is just to control the ads while the miners destroy the rocks. Once that's complete, it will bring you to the second boss, Gogmagolem. This one works the same way as the slime boss in the original version. He can not really be damaged until the bomb gets dropped on top of him. This time the bomb will detonate after a certain period of time, so you'll want to make sure that you're not moving him until that time is close. And then once that happens, he will target random people along with the tank and just randomly start moving around the dungeon. So as the tank, you'll want to stand away from everyone else as he continues to do line AoEs that will be targeted at you. and then all the ads will be going towards the person that is targeted by the crosshair. So stand on one side of the dungeon, on the room, and let your party pick up the bombs, drop them in the path that he is walking, and that will, if they time it correctly, because it does have a delay timer, then they will blow up as he's walking over them and deal damage to him. There isn't too much for you to do here. You can use your ranged ability on the ads, but you don't want to keep running around and getting the line AoE onto your party members. So don't do like I just did there, where I stood in the middle of the team and then it ended up almost killing our mage. This fight's time will vary depending on how good your team is at timing out the explosion. If you have a group of people that are able to time it correctly and hit him with the explosion repeatedly, then it shouldn't take very long. If they're not timing it very well, then you could end up being here for a while. The last area of the dungeon, you have the same ads that were in the original version, along with the addition of the Nixes. So you'll want to make sure that you're dodging the AoEs, and if you move too far away from the Nixes, they'll pull you back to them with their tongue. So don't try and go crazy with too many pulls, or you'll just get pulled around. And this will bring you to the final boss, Uranus. Or Uranus. Could be that. So when you pull this boss, you'll want to get him outside of the giant sand pool that's in the middle. So pull him to one of the sides or the front of the arena. The rest of the party should also be staying out of the sand. Later into the fight, he will spawn Mr. Wiggles. This will be a large worm that goes in circles around the sand pool. Whenever he starts to get hungry, you will want to pick up one of the crystallized rocks and put it into the middle of or somewhere on the sand pool, so that the worm will eat the rock instead of going after one of the party members. There will be ads that spawn that are not tankable, so if your DPS can tank them near you, then you can help kill them. Most of the time they're just going to panic and start running around and acting like goofballs, so you just have to let them be and let the healer heal them through it, or run around like a madman yourself trying to kill them before they kill your party. So when it says that the abyss worm is searching for fodder, that is the notification that you should, someone in your party should pick up the crystallized rock and run it over and drop it into somewhere in the sand area. As the fight progresses, they'll start spawning 2 ads instead of 1. Again, these ads are not too bad, so if your group groups them up, then you can easily kill them. Otherwise, they're just going to be running around since they're not actually tankable. And that will be it for the Copperbell Mines hard mode. Thank you all for watching. Hope this helps a couple people out. If it does, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me make more of these so that we can continue getting through the entire list. But I will catch you all on the next one.